What's up, Jaywalkers? We are back with another reaction. We are going to be watching Season 2, Episode 15 of Glee. As always, excited to be back. Last one was the big alcohol episode. We got some good. We got plenty of bad. That is 100% alcohol. But it was a good one. Some good performances. Blame it on the alcohol with Artie killing it. TikTok by Kesha. We had a freaking Blaine-Rachel duet, which was good. And we also had Blaine, discovering, finding himself fully, figuring out he is fully gay, but also giving Rachel some songwriting inspiration and doing that, which is good. And then, of course, we had Will drunk dial Sue, who we thought was Emma. Sue played it for everyone to hear. It was a bit of a rough time. But we're excited for episode 15 here. The full reaction will be over on my Patreon page, and link to that will be in the description box of every video over on YouTube. If you want to check out the full uncut, unedited reactions and get them early, just feel free to hit that link and do so. But with that being said, we're going to jump into it. Let's go.
The Celibacy Club will now come to order. Let's start the meeting by reading the minutes. Viewers showing how celibacy is a viable option for teens who simply aren't ready for intimacy, and for those who are older and are terrified of the hose monster. I have a little bit of club swag here that I think we're going to touch on. Ready?
Emma.
Chastity.
Never.
Be curious. No. Wait to have relations until you're comfortable. Right? Maybe till your honeymoon. I don't know. Maybe even later.
Maybe till death.
Dig it.
Maybe. Even then, that might not be soon enough.
Just so disappointed.
According to
I'm
Emma.
happy to do whatever I can to help make celibacy an option for these kids.
I don't know, hot stuff.
Oh, hell yeah! Party just started.
Subbing.
go!
The health and wellness teacher's out with a mad case of the herp. Yikers.
Oh, it's so good to see you.
Yeah, it is.
Face, just face.
That is a nice surprise.
A valid choice, I just don't think it's that realistic. You know, it's like saying vegetarianism is an option for lions.
Will with the over-the-top
90
laugh.
high school girls in a Memphis school
kinda
district
funny, yeah.
got pregnant within 3 months. I mean, it is Tennessee, but still, we've got to shake things up. You know, information is power.
Shout out to Tennessee.
Cucumbers can give you AIDS?
Seriously? Because I just had them on my salad.
We've got to educate these kids.
I strongly disagree. I don't think that we should barrage these kids with graphic information. They're kids. I don't want to steal their innocence.
How?
And it shouldn't change the message that they get from us, which is this is serious stuff and is not for kids and is not for adults.
Okay, well,
You and I pop in some Sweet Valley High this evening, get our cuddle on. Look, I'd really like to get my sweet lady kisses on, but I haven't been feeling very sexy lately. I think I have a bun in the oven. Please don't tell anyone, okay? Especially Artie.
yeah.
Oh,
You get pregnant?
Congratulations! What? We didn't hear your girlfriend's pregnant.
Brittany's pregnant!
Am I supposed to support a baby? How could you not tell me about this?
This is Brittany is not
are you pregnant?
pregnant.
Definitely. I'm so sorry, Artie. I didn't want to upset you.
We got
I thought I could
definitely, but
surprise you when I
a
dropped
definitely
you
from
off.
Brittany could mean anything.
3 days ago, a stork built its nest on top of my garage. I'm not stupid. It's obviously getting ready to bring me my baby. I know where babies come from.
That is the most
And that's when I
off
realized
the
you were
wall,
Let's go!
balls to the freaking walls
Do we feel our hearts pumping?
thing I've ever heard.
Finally, I'll slip in a little lesson about how to avoid STDs. And speaking of STDs, how is your dating life?
Right now, I'm the president of the celibacy
ST
club.
dead.
Waste of some fine man butt.
Well, it's like a waste of what now?
You have been lacking when it comes to understanding the intricacies of adult relationships. Yeah. Anyways, along with
No good way to
preparing
say
for
that.
a special guest, Miss Holiday.
It's just like hugging, only wetter.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so let's start with the basics.
What, did we have to say
Does
weather?
it think that storks bring babies?
I get my information from Woody Woodpecker cartoons.
Well, that's all gonna
Me too.
end right here, right now. Because today, we are gonna get under the
why I know nothing.
covers.
About those
Do
of
that.
us who choose to remain celibate.
Oh, well, I admire you. Although I think you're naive and possibly frigid, I do admire your choice.
I think this is a good time for a song.
Damn. All right. She always comes out of nowhere with these freaking performances. Will needs to be controlled. God! Come on, Artie, get into it. She has such a good voice, man.
Just remember, whenever you're
Good
sex with someone,
ass
you're having
performance.
sex with everyone they've ever had sex with.
Yeah.
And everybody's got a random.
Keep that in your head.
Don't you think
Main
it's
thing
time
you
for
should keep in
workers
your
to do
head
a
at all
job?
times.
No doubt have heard I've taken over for the coach of Oral Intensity.
We heard you pushed him down the stairs.
No, you can't prove that.
This is just sort of how she
No
talks.
cameras?
So, I happen to have some
Cameras that.
actions are getting sexy. And the key to regionals is
She
out
throw the
sexy.
rappers in there.
And I suspect that the judges are scoring extra for it this year.
There's
So,
no damn way you just
Porcelain.
did that, Sid.
Quid pro quo. What do you have for me?
So what do you
You just made a powerful enema.
throw that poison away?
We gotta hold an emergency meeting.
Why?
Weren't you listening? The judges at regionals have an eye out for something new, which means Warbur's gotta do something sexified.
Teach through song. And yours could be a counter argument to Holly's.
Counter
I look
argument.
forward to the opportunity to nail her to the wall. You know what I mean.
I wasn't gonna laugh at that until Beast laughed at it. Not gotta laugh with Beast.
Twins.
Remember I told you, I want to be like a Kardashian. I want a TV show and a fragrance. It'll be called Zeisses. And the slogan will be, you just got Zeiss.
Big dreams.
I'm not sure I heard that last part.
A lot to be
a little lightheaded, but
thrown in the face at once.
are we scream worthy? Do we make your knees turn to jelly?
We are again. I feel the chemicals kicking in. I do it every time.
Kurt! Give it to us, Kurt! The moves! Forgot the song existed, but they're bringing it back in the best way possible. Oh, I love the foam. I'd love to be there. Love to be anywhere with Blaine singing, to be completely honest.
Call us.
I loved it.
Sweet, but not in your team.
Blaine figured that out. Fully.
Regionals and sell sexy to the judges when I have as much sexual appeal and knowledge as a baby penguin.
We'll figure
I didn't think he looked that bad. I didn't really. Thought they were looking fine. I was really enjoying it
I
though.
want to talk to you about something.
They looked fine.
Isn't cheating because the plumbing's different? But when Artie and I are together, when it doesn't involve feelings. I think it's better when it doesn't involve eye contact. I don't know, I guess I just don't know how I feel about us. Look,
Interesting opinion.
let's be clear here. I'm not interested in any labels. Unless it's on something I shoplift. I don't know, Santana. Relationship is really confusing for me. Breakfast is confusing for you. Well, sometimes it's sweet and sometimes it's salty.
It's
Like,
life.
what if I have eggs for dinner? Then
Is it confusion
what is it?
for Brittany and us all?
Those linens are incredible.
I know, is that
Especially Egyptian Brittany. cotton?
Bodies.
Easy to be comfortable when you look this good. You know what I mean?
Agreed. Now for the downside. Are you aware that because you're under 18 years of age, making and owning a sex tape could make you guilty of child pornography? Listen, guys, don't take this
Damn.
too hard, all right?
Laying
This
down the
is
fact.
shit. You might be a lesbian.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? I'm attracted to girls and I'm attracted to guys. I made out with a mannequin. I even had a sex dream about a shrub that was just in the shape of a
Song, and see if maybe the lyrics of the song could help you start a dialogue going.
I could be down with that. I have the perfect song. I need your help to sing it.
I thought you'd never ask.
I like that they're doing this
All right,
though.
sigh. Okay, now give me.
Nailed it, Kurt.
Watching those movies, but I just get horribly depressed and I think about how they were all kids once and they all have mothers. And God, what would their mothers think? And what the touch of the fingertips is as sexy as it gets.
Kurt, you're gonna have to learn about it someday.
Well, not today. I think I've learned quite enough for today. Thank you.
Oh shit, I'm freaking loving how this looks already.
Don't have to be beautiful, just need your body.
Alright, Will.
From dusk till dawn, just leave it all up to me. I'm gonna show you what it's all, my girl. You don't have to be cool to rule my streets.
She looks absolutely stunning in this scene as well.
Kiss.
And the way their voices are sounding. Stun.
Leave it all up to me. My love will be your fool, my girl. You don't have to be cool to rule my world and your kiss.
Holy shit! Their chemistry in that scene, the way their voices sounded together, and the dancing, all of it, the way they looked. I mean, holy shit! I really enjoyed that.
You had your high school sweetheart, and then you went out with a virgin. It's a great song. You don't need me.
Or straight? Or what?
I'm definitely gay.
Okay, good.
100%.
I mean, you know, whatever, but, you know, good for Kurt. He needs someone like you to talk to. He'll listen.
I'm worried that it might be too late. You know, Dalton doesn't even have sex ed classes.
Not too late.
Most schools don't, and the ones that do almost never discuss what sex is like for gay kids. I'm blown away by your guys' relationship. You think my dad built a car with me because he loves cars? I think he did it because he thought getting my hands dirty might make me straight.
You know, he talked to you about this kind of stuff?
It's rough.
Oh, I had to go find it for myself. The internet is great and all the
Damn.
information. I think it would be really cool if you took advantage of that. I'm sorry if I'm overstepping.
You are.
You are overstepping, but you know, I'm probably gonna listen to you anyways. I feel like. Oh my god, this one's gonna kill me. This one's gonna kill me. Not this.
And I saw my reflection in the snow.
Oh my god, Santana's. Their faces. Get in there, Santana. Get in there! Oh, I love when they're all three singing together. Alright, Santana. Faces are gonna kill me. Cry right along with Santana. Oh.
Is that really how you feel? Yeah.
You and I were that close.
Can I just applaud this trio for exploring
Do you
the
say?
uncharted world of sapphic
You
charm?
confessing?
Doesn't mean that you can put a label on me. Exactly.
Go off, San, go off. But, wow, that performance has me absolutely stunned. I think that right there is one of my personal favorites. Loved the song, loved all three of them singing together, loved, Santana, man. Just her face crying in the middle of the performance. How beautiful she sounded in it.
Though, while Three Chicks and Me is just a typical Saturday night in the Puckerman bedroom, it's not the best balance for singing. We need at least one more dude.
Not the things we should be saying in here.
And everything's a little clearer in the light of day. Working up my appetite, looking forward
I feel like this is just the type of performance you see at a cafe in Utah.
Something new is getting so excited. Sky rockets in fire.
Oh my god.
During the bicentennial to celebrate America and fireworks and...
No, it's about sneaking out for a nooner.
Yes, exactly. Made with coconut and pineapple with marshmallow fluff.
I think Emma and I need an appointment.
Emma, get your mans, Emma.
To read them, and then I want you to come talk to me about it. Deal?
Okay.
All right, now. Hey, sit down.
Yeah, read.
We just get
No.
started intimate with somebody in that way. You're exposing yourself. You know, you're never gonna be more vulnerable, and that scares the hell out of a lot of guys.
It happened to me, Dad.
No, It's gonna be worse, okay? Because it's two guys. With two guys, you got two people who think that sex is just sex. It's gonna be easier to come by. And once you start doing this stuff, you're not gonna want to stop. You got.
So you're saying I shouldn't have sex?
I think on your 30th birthday, it is a great gift to yourself.
It's too early.
Don't throw yourself around like you don't matter. Because you matter, Kurt.
Married 4 months and we still haven't done the deed.
Girlfriend? What is up with that?
Oh, too much.
Oh, no.
We're cuddle monsters.
Okay, we watched the Housewives show.
Nothing wrong with being a
which are
cuddle
so
monster.
racy.
Sounds like a good monster to me, in my opinion.
Dinners.
If I'm gonna be any monster,
every time I try to touch her,
I want to be the cuddle one.
I don't even like doctor TV shows, unless it's one of those ones where people strap bombs to their chest.
Rest in peace, Grey's Anatomy.
Still in love with Will Schuester.
you know, I was sort of thinking the same thing, but I was afraid to ask it. Are you?
Damn. Truth shall set us free.
Please not tell Will about this.
No, of course not. Of course not. My lips are sealed.
Thank you.
Just like your legs. Oh, kidding! God, that was rude. Why did I...
To thank you for performing that song with me in Glee Club. Because it's made me do a lot of thinking.
This is killing me.
What I've realized is why I'm such a bitch all the time. I'm a bitch because I'm angry. I'm angry because I have all of these feelings.
Okay.
Feelings for you.
Oh
that
my
I'm
God!
dealing with. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? No, not really. I want to be with you. But I'm afraid of the talks and the looks. I mean, you know what happened to Kurt at this school?
Either kick their ass or slash them with your vicious, vicious words.
Yeah, I know, but I'm so afraid of what everyone will say behind my back. I love you, and I don't want to be with Sam.
Oh my God.
Or any of those other guys. I just want you.
Makes you happy, Santana. Oh my.
I love you. I do. And I would totally be with you if it weren't for Artie. Artie. I love him too. Stupid boy. But it wouldn't be right. Santana, you have to know, if Artie and I were to ever break up, and I'm lucky enough that you're still single. Whoever thought that being fluid meant you could be so stuck? Don't get off me.
Santana. Her big scene. Naya Rivera. Wonderful performance in that scene. Neat, not wanting to break up with Artie, but freaking Santana just pouring her heart out there. Wow.
Hey, you joined the celibacy club?
Scene got me.
You have the urge to punch you.
Punch him with your lips.
If we can play footsie in celibacy club, I'm in.
In the interim, I'll be taking over.
Because you annoyingly take over everything?
Because I realized that while all of
Frick
us
was like,
making a
because-
celibacy pledge is wonderful.
Damn it, you're right.
Not a hickey.
Oh, I know hickeys. I'm a freaking connoisseur. I can make them into shapes like balloon animals.
I burnt myself this morning with a
Sure you could.
To use the curling iron in the bathtub to keep you from getting burnt.
The key is to never do that.
I
Never.
was sure I was. She's at work. She'll be home for hours. Divorce rules. Months until prom, so we have plenty of time to campaign for prom king and queen.
But that's not all this is about, though, right?
Look, I made a mistake with Buck.
90%.
With you. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, hot stuff.
I don't know.
Just came to say goodbye. I'm going over to Shawnee Township to teach algebra. Apparently my cucumber demonstration made it impossible to watch Veggie Tales the same way ever again.
Veggie
I
Tales.
personally, Brittany, how to get their Stevie Nicks on made me realize how closed off I've been. I'm getting older too. Maybe I
Wait.
should try a
You
relationship.
get our Stevie
that
Nicks on
lasts
more
longer.
often.
Plus, seeing another woman with the hots for you kind of made me jealous.
Wait, what?
Nothing. It's time I learned a little something about romance.
Well, I don't know if you've heard. But I happen to be an excellent educator.
Who said that? Pinocchio and did his nose grow? Alright. There we go. Will getting the romance on. There we have it, guys. Season 2, episode 15 of Glee. This episode was packed. It's quite a bit to talk about here, but I think it was a pretty well done episode with a lot of the scenes here. Holly Holiday returning. Didn't expect it. It was a nice surprise. Felt like a holiday. Felt like freaking Christmas with her returning. And she just brings a good energy to the show. I really like every scene she's in. Really funny without trying to be. And just a really enjoyable character. And she had some good scenes in this one. Really loved her performance with Santana and Brittany with the Fleetwood Mac song. All their voices sounded incredible on it, but Santana, especially a huge one for her. And then the follow-up scene where she confesses her feelings to Brittany and just spills all that out and opens up in that way. And that scene was amazing with just how big of a moment that is for Santana, and for the fact that we've never really seen Santana in that light. We're always seeing Santana be the crazy Santana, like insulting people, doing these crazy Santana things. But I mean, seeing this, I mean, the song, we see all the emotion from her, the tears as she's staring at Brittany. That is enough to just break my heart into freaking Reese's Pieces. And then Brittany saying she's not going to break up with Artie. Freaking shatter Santana's heart into Reese's Pieces. All of that, man. Naya Rivera in that scene absolutely killed it. This was a big Santana episode, and I really enjoyed all of that about it. Emma, still having feelings for Will, and it all came out there. Her relationship is... Her freaking marriage is crashing down, and of course she told Holly not to say anything to Will, and then Holly kind of like slips it in there at the end as she was making her move. But man, this was a pretty... Then we had Bert as well, had the talk with Kurt, which I think was another pretty good scene. Kurt was long overdue for that talk, like Blaine said, who also had another pretty good scene with Bert, another one that I enjoyed. But man, we had some good performances once again. Nothing beats the Fleetwood Mac one, but the Blaine Kurt one too, with the freaking the bubbles and the foam and all that, the beach balls. They got into that. Of course, Kurt couldn't make all the sexy faces, but I think they killed it. They smashed that one. It was a fun song. But yeah, and then we have Finn as well. Finn, back with Quinn. I don't like it. I don't know. I don't like it. I think that ship has sailed. I don't need to see it again. I don't know. That's all I'll say about that, but we got that going on as well. But yeah, MVP of this episode... I feel like it's got to be Holly or Santana. I'm going to give it to Santana for that freaking scene, the Fleetwood Mac performance, where she had all the emotion on her face. It was a huge freaking song for her to sing, and the scene with Brittany. We got to give it to Santana, but Holly killed it as well. And this was a really fun episode. I really enjoyed this one. But hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to it. Thank you all for watching. I'm out.